Hi chicos, this is More here again in the studio. This time I'm gonna draw the cast shadow of the box. We were talking last time that the cast shadows are always opposite to the light source, and the cast shadows always obey to the linear perspective rules, meaning that where the box touches the table, there is gonna be blocking the light. Alright, so what I'm going to do, the light bulb acts as a vanishing point. So we connect the bottom of the box, this corner, with the light source, and we trace the line. This is going to be the shade, and the same is going to happen with this corner. Where the box touches the floor or the table, there exactly is where the box is blocking the light. Okay, so you connect the lamp with the vanishing point, with the corner, and there you have it. Right? Okay, so these two lines are defining the area of the cast shadow. Then what is going to happen is that we are going to draw another line here that goes to this vanishing point and the vanishing point in the other side, and that's it. Basically, that's going to be the shape of this cast shadow. Okay, so we won't stop here. I am going to draw now the table. The horizon line is not the same thing that the table. The horizon line is an imaginary line that defines where our eye level is. Alright, so actually, for example, if I draw my table here, it doesn't make any sense. Do you see how awful or how unbalanced it look? Okay, so we want to add interest to our composition. So if I trace my table here, if I suggest my table here, so I'm creating a path for the eye to follow that is very interesting, because it comes to the composition through this line, then the eye needs to flow in those ins and outs in the composition, making the composition much more interesting. Okay, so be sure that when you suggest your table, you are taking in consideration the path that the eye is following. So in this composition, I have one element, two elements, three elements, the table, and I can add something else. I may add, to keep an even number, I may add a window here. So it's going to be your choice to do a window or to do a bookshelf or a door. Actually, corazones, I think I'm gonna decide on making a rectangular shape. I find that is more interesting, just because it's a design thing. In art, we are always avoiding this kind of coincidence. For example, if I trace this line here, it's gonna get confused, merge with the line of the box. So we don't want that, okay? So be sure that we always get interesting interlock shapes. Alright? So now this is going to be the flow, right? It's going to be actually more interesting than before. Yes, I think that vertical makes it more interesting. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I have my composition, and we are going to start preparing now the colors for the painting. See you next video.